One of my favorite things that my wife loves to do to me is drag me to farmers markets. So, let's go! What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri. And today we're talking about farmers markets in the area. This is an exciting one. I actually just went to a farmers market a couple days ago on Saturday, and there's a lot of people all the time at these farmers markets. It's amazing. Also, if you are looking to buy a house, this is why I make these videos. I want to be your realtor. But that's why I made wiserlivingrealty.com, because you can go on there, check out the houses. So if you're looking for a house, I would love to get to know you, get to know your story. So reach out anytime through email, text, or even smoke signal. Just kidding. Reach out. I would love to get to know you. So one cool thing I love about farmers markets is the homegrown stuff. If you didn't know, all of our farmers markets is locally grown vegetables, handmade crafts, all of that good stuff. So let's begin with the most popular ones. The one that I went to on Saturday, and it's called Farmers Market of the Ozarks. It's at 2144 East Republic Road, and it's on Saturdays year-round, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., spring, summer, and fall. But in the wintertime, it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So in the wintertime, they like to sleep in for an hour. Now what's really cool is they have a covered, like, big pergola. It's not really a pergola, but it's really big. But in the wintertime, they cover it. In the summertime, it's wide open. And when I was there, there's actually like a little kid area where water kind of, and the kids are running around getting wet and stuff. It's almost like a water park in itself. If you want to check out water parks for the kids, check out this video right here. Along with offering produce from not only vendors, but they also hold a range of events, including farm-to-table dinners, fundraisers, classes, and more. Sometimes you'll see events from anywhere from bands playing to pie eating contests. You don't want me to be a part of the contest, because I wouldn't eat that many pies. I would literally be on sugar coma. I'd be like Kramer off of Seinfeld. You can also find fresh produce, pizza crusts and pastas, teas, plants, pottery, seasoning, crafts, and other merchandise, and plenty of sweet treats. Sometimes even food trucks. When I went there, there was probably 7 food trucks, and don't go to this one without being kind of hungry, because you want to try like everything. There's literally so much food, so much like, I could literally eat a full day's worth of food just in 15 minutes by walking around the farmer's park. It is that good. So the next one is called Greater Springfield Farmers Market, and that's at the Battlefield Mall right at Glenstone and Battlefield Road. It is Saturdays at 8 a.m. to noon, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. to noon, April through October. I'm actually recording this video on Tuesday, and whenever I was headed to the office about 8 o'clock, they were already out there, and it was already busy. Like, these farmers markets, people, like, it's no joke. Now, this farmers market calls themselves the area's only true farmers market. The vendors are all the ones who personally planted, grew, or harvested the food they sell. Nothing is resale. The Greater Springfield Farmers Market has been operating since 1979 and is made up of more than 75 vendors. You'll find everything from fresh fruit and vegetables, meat, baked goods and sweets, to crafts, flowers, canned items, soaps, honey, plants, eggs, sweet treats, some local crafts, and much, much more. They will sometimes have food trucks as well. You know your boy likes a nice food truck. Now let's talk about C Street City Market. Now C Street is technically called Commercial Street, but there's a tiny little section, Historic Street, which is Commercial Street. And this is where a cool farmers market is. It is on Thursdays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. April through October. Historic C Street is home to the seasonal C Street City Market. The city market doesn't just offer everything you'd expect from a local farmer's market. It also offers the opportunity to spend time shopping on Commercial Street. There is so much cool stuff on Commercial Street. There's even really cool restaurants, and my favorite pizza place is on C Street. It's called Pizza House. It's been going on for 50 plus years. but it has cracker thin crust, and I always get a large pepperoni. I'm like salivating just thinking about it right now.
I can hear it.
I will cheat on my diet right now just to go get some Pizza House. Anyways, back to the normal paid programming. Now, they also sell a lot of crafty items like jewelry and knitted items, 3D printed items, a bunch of other items you can find as well. You also find flowers, seasonings, jarred items, handmade stuffed animals, pots, blades. They also have candle melts, jerky, and many goodies too. They will have music sometimes and other entertainment to see. Now, we have to talk about the Ozark Farmers Market at Finley Farms. Now, everything that Finley Farms does, owned by John and Morris, is going to be amazing, okay? I haven't been to this one, but I think we might do it this Saturday. Or Thursday, because that's when it's open. It is open Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. May through September. This one is nice because it's at Finley Farms. And if you don't know what Finley Farms is, it's in Ozark, Missouri. It backs up right on the Finley River. There's a speakeasy called the Garrison, which is like amazing. Then there's Finley Farms Restaurant, which is up above overlooking the river. So I'm assuming in the parking lot and just in the area, they also have their farmers market. And if it is as good as their restaurants, this place is the place to be on Thursday afternoon. They do offer fresh, locally grown produce and operates with an emphasis on sustainability. They will sometimes have food trucks and live music too. Now, things you can find here is like bread, spices, flours, soap, all kinds of veggies, leather pouches, cinnamon rolls, free-range eggs, honey, jarred goods, mushrooms. I literally saw mushrooms this past weekend at a farmer's market, and one was like kind of hairy, and I couldn't help but just like touch it. And the girl behind the table was like, I don't have to explain myself, okay? And I was like, is this edible? She was like, yeah. I'm like, even the hairiness is edible? Why am I so awkward, guys? All right, they also have utensils, jewelry, and so much more here. This is a place to be. Like A13. Now, let's talk about the Greater Fairgrove Farmers Market. Now, what we've kind of realized, Fairgrove has got it going on when it comes to like fall festivals, and it sounds like their farmers market. And it's a small town, but it packs a big punch. This farmers market is on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. until October. It is held under the pavilion at Fairgrove's historic Walmart Mill. From the local vendors, you'll find fresh fruit, veggies, eggs, plants, meat, sweet treats, jams, and honey. Which I once heard that honey doesn't expire. And we've had honey like on the counter for a while. Miranda, my wife, was like, hey, can I use this honey? It's been here for a while. And I felt so smart when I said that's the only thing that doesn't expire in life. So you use that honey. No honey spared. I don't know why I'm being so weird right now. You can also find jewelry, soap, seasonings, handmade placemats, and bowl warmers. Also, kettle corn, and they have plenty of food to snack on as you go. Now, I'm a snacker when it comes to farmers markets. You will always see me with something in my hand, walking around, just eating stuff. That's just how I roll, guys. Now let's go on to the south side and Nixa Area Farmers Market, which is located in the Nixa Assemblies of God parking lot, which is West Mount Vernon Street in Nixa, which is at the corner of Mount Vernon Street and Main Street in Nixa. It's on Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to noon from April through September. It is 100% produced by local farmers, artisans, and crafters. This is where you'll be able to find candles, puppy treats, bread, syrup, eggs, granola, leather goods, honey, which doesn't expire, soaps, cinnamon rolls, jewelry, beans and seeds, jarred items, and so many baked goods. So let's go on to the best city, of course, where I graduated high school, which is the Willard Community Market. It's a farmer's market. It's at the Frisco Highline Trailhead at Jackson Street. And it is Fridays, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., Memorial Weekend through the end of October. This is funded by a nonprofit called Grow in Willard. You can find anything from cookies to baked goods, fresh meat, mushrooms, soaps, lemonade, pots, plants, knitted items, pumpkins, kettle corn, eggs, jellies and jams, honey, fruit, and so many veggies to eat. Obviously, this one's the most superior farmer's market because, Willard Tiger right here. Now, I'd skip this next one because it's in Republic, Missouri, the Willard Tiger's arch enemies. But Faith, behind the camera right now, won't let me skip it. But just kidding. Republic is a great community. So is Willard. All the surrounding cities around Springfield are amazing communities. It's just, I have to bring up this arch rivalry. But honestly, I do not care. I literally do not care. I live in Springfield now. Now, the Republic Farmers Market is at the parking lot at Lowe's in Republic. It's Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. from May to October. So it seems like a lot of these farmers markets are on Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays. And I think I mentioned one of them on Wednesday. So you could literally go every single day for 4 days in a row. The Republic Farmers Market literally has meat, honey, veggies, bread, biscuits, eggs, baked goods, cinnamon rolls, pots and pottery, crafts, soaps, yarn, and plenty of jewelry. It's probably a really good one to go to. Probably. Now here's some tips before you go to a farmer's market. 1, this one's from me. Don't eat before you go. You gotta leave room for all the tasty snacks. Number 2, bring a reusable bag or a basket that you can buy stuff and put it in so you can go. It's farmer's market. It's not like a grocery store. They don't have bags for you. Now, another tip would be to bring cash. A lot of the people that rent out the booths don't have, the fancy, all this stuff, Venmo, all of that, swipe card, check card, all that stuff. So bring cash. And also, don't forget to ask questions. Like the person with the mushrooms I mentioned earlier, me poking at the hairy mushroom, I asked her many questions. I've seen mushrooms at that booth that I've never seen before, and she loved answering the questions. So bring your questions, ask the vendors. They normally just sit there and try to get people to talk to them. So if you talk to them, you're gonna be their best friend. And last but not least, a lot of these vendors wanna bag the stuff for you. So some things don't get broken or don't get squished or whatnot. Just let it happen. They wanna take care of you. Welcome to the Midwest where we love each other, Well, there you have it. If you guys want to check out more videos about Springfield, check out this playlist right here. And don't forget, when you come to the Midwest, you watch for deer, okay? See ya. Be your realtor or broker, whatever you want to call me. Broker Jesse, Broke Jesse.